2015, and thereafter Nitish Kumar announced the prohibition policy.
Red protests in West Bengal demanding justice for Abhaya viewers. And remember, more than 2 months have passed. Dr. Abhaya waits for justice. And remember, while the legal battle is on, the investigation is underway, but the protests continue. Now, this is coming in from Salt Lake of Kolkata on the RG Kaur rape and murder case. Women-led protest. Remember, there is the fast unto death also being held by the agitating junior doctors. It's the 13th day of the fast unto death. But the entire society, the civil society of West Bengal and many other personalities have joined in these protests, apart from the opposition also in the state, and questioning mamata banerjee and the authorities. The protests now in Salt Lake of Kolkata over the Abhaya case. Women protesters leading the rally demanding justice for Abhaya, as the doctors continue with their relentless fast unto death. And remember, many of the medics are also critical. They have been hospitalized because of this fast unto death. And now we are getting visuals of the women protesters and doctors and also women protesters raising slogans during the protest rally and demanding justice. And viewers, remember, there have been several demonstrations in Kolkata. It's the heart of the protests in Bengal, in the country. Nationwide outrage continues, viewers, as Abhaya waits for justice. And viewers, we will get you more insights and updates on what's happening on ground zero. Remember, there are demands also being made by the doctors over the various, how the system needs to be fixed. All right, I'm told that my colleague Kisholai is joining us live on the broadcast from our Bangla newsroom in Kolkata. Kisholai, well, we are seeing, apart from the doctor community holding relentless protests, the women have come out in large numbers in Salt Lake, and they are staging protests demanding justice.
Well, exactly. We see a live rally. This is happening live at Salt Lake. This is a CGO complex Abhiyan, or the a rally towards the CBI office at CGO complex. These women are demanding justice for Abhaya, and they are saying that CBI needs to hasten up the process of investigation as soon as possible, because it's been so many days. It's been almost 2 months now that Abhaya did not get justice, and only one charge sheet has been placed before the court, but still now justice is pending. That is what these women are saying. These women, along with many of the supporters from left parties like SUCI and other parties as well, are joining this particular rally, where they are right now marching towards the CGO complex with placards and with posters saying justice for Abhaya, justice for RG Kaur, and also demanding that the CBI needs to do its investigation in a faster way, because it's been many days that justice is pending. On the other hand, as we speak, as this rally is happening, also we are getting to know that the junior doctors are assembling at various points across Kolkata. They are trying to gather as many signatures as possible in support of this movement. They are saying that they will be gathering signatures from common people, and those signatures will be submitted to the court maybe in the future, that they will have so many supporters to their movement. So that is one way of also protesting and gathering support by the junior doctors. So we see these two updates happening parallelly in Kolkata. At one hand, women supporters, mainly left parties and SUCI, protesting and marching towards the CGO complex, towards the CBI office, asking for justice. On the other hand, we see that the junior doctors are assembling at various points across Kolkata in order to gather signatures of common people to establish the fact that the whole society and the whole city, in fact the whole country, is with the junior doctors in this movement.
Yes, Kishula, in fact, I'm being joined by Madhurima also from the newsroom. Now, Madhurima, clearly the message is loud and clear that, it's not something that breaks out, it's not a one-off protest. This is a relentless fight for justice, that the pressure is mounting on Mamata Banerjee, on the authorities and also on the agencies to fasten up, to speed up the process of the investigation and deliver justice as soon as possible, because the country cannot cannot, cannot just allow any such incident to happen once again.
Well, yes, absolutely, Rakshita. What needs to be seen here is that the anger persists. The anger persists across the length and breadth of West Bengal, and the ripple effect of the same can be felt across the country as well, where we've seen every now and then, every second day, there is a doctor's body coming forward and expressing their apprehensions and worry about how this case is not being dealt with the way it should have been, and which is why we once again see on the roads of West Bengal at multiple locations that people have turned out. They have poured in on the streets of Kolkata and Salt Lake, where they are demanding justice for Abhaya, and to the extension of that, more security for the doctors of the state, because we have seen that even after the Arjikor case, there have been multiple cases that have been registered in Bengal and across the country.
Kishola, in fact, let us, help our viewers understand what all has, transpired up until now as far as the investigation is concerned. Yes, there have been arrests made. There have been, raids also. That, of course, in connection with the financial irregularities case. But there is a connection that has emerged. But tell us, for the benefit of viewers, that what all has happened, how far has the investigation reached?
Well, exactly. We saw that the first charge sheet has already been filed at the ACGM court in Shialda, and the mention of the same was done yesterday at the Supreme Court hearing as well. The Chief Justice of India, Justice Chandrachud, was also reading out certain parts of the CBI status report yesterday, which was submitted to the Supreme Court, and it was very clear that the CBI is inquiring on two matters. One is the rape and murder case, and one is the financial irregularity, which is connected to this rape and murder as well. One person has been primarily found guilty of the rape and murder, which is Sanjay Roy, the prime accused. That is what is mentioned in the charge sheet. However, there are multiple personalities included who were involved in suppressing and tampering of evidence. Now, what are those names? We will be seeing that eventually with time. But primarily, Sandeep Ghosh, along with many others, have been arrested in this evidence tampering case, and also in the financial irregularities case. So this is, at one hand, the investigation is advancing in that manner. On the other hand, we see that the junior doctors are also protesting in demand. They have a 10-point demand, and in demand of those 10 points to be fulfilled, they are fasting at Dharmotala at Esplanade, and we see that 5 of the doctors, in fact, were very sick and admitted to the hospital. Two of them has been released. Today, Aniket Mahato has been released as well. 3 of them remain in the hospital, and 2 of them in critical condition, in serious condition. On the other hand, 6 of the doctors are still now sitting in fasting. The state government, the doctors are saying, is not doing enough to cater to their needs and to fulfill their demands. Therefore, at one hand, we see these women protesters, especially the left party women protesters, especially parties like SUCI, are marching towards the CGO complex, demanding justice from the CBI. On the other hand, some of the junior doctors are sitting in protest in Dharmotala, fasting unto death, demanding those 10-point demands from the state government to be fulfilled. And many of them are today gathering at various parts of the city to gather signatures from common people, from citizens across the city, in order to consolidate support to their movement. That is what is happening right now.
Right, viewers, as we speak, the women are staging protests in the Salt Lake, in Kolkata, and viewers, this is again the anger that is visible, and the fight is relentless. Viewers, the Salt Lake witnessing protests once again, and the women are coming out in large numbers. Remember, it's not just the political parties, it's not just the doctor community, but people from all walks of life who have joined these protests for the past 2 months. And we will continue to get you more updates on Ground Zero. The fight for justice for Abhaya continues. Viewers, thank you so much, Madhurima and Kishola, for joining us on the broadcast with those details coming in on that story from West.